With Mrs. Cannon? Nay, it is with Mrs. Shakespeare, for I am here to teach you all about playwriting today. How now, students? Let me teach you some of the important features of writing a great script. After all, playwriting comes down to many things: a great story, great characters, but also a great script that is formatted properly. So, first off, in formatting a script, you will notice that they are lacking a particular point of punctuation that you are most familiar with, one that you have used in short stories in the past. It is the infamous quotation mark. Now, you will notice that there are none of these anywhere in the script. Why, you may ask? Because they simply get in the way a bit. So, we don't use any of them. Instead, to let characters know that they should be speaking, we use some different methods. As you will notice, there is no said Prospero, explained Ariel, replied Prospero, answered Ariel, anything of that sort. Instead, we have the name of the character at the very beginning of each line of dialogue that is to be said. Now, the reason for this is so that at a quick glance, your characters, your actors, are able to glance down and see exactly where they are supposed to speak. So Prospero knows that he is supposed to speak here, as well as here, because his name is here. Now we also have made it bold and used a colon here to make it very clear that Prospero is the one speaking. This way, as I mentioned, at a quick glance, Prospero can see where his lines are, how big of a gap there are between his lines, and if he has lost his place while practicing, he is able to easily see where his lines are. You'll also notice the same with Ariel. Ariel has the same bold and colon, bold and colon. You want to do this each time that a character speaks to make it very clear what is going on. Now, the next major point of a great script is stage directions. Now, stage directions are extremely important because anytime you want a character to enter, the thunder to rumble, or a storm to appear, as we have in The Tempest, you need to make it very clear both to the actors and the stage crew. So to do this, we do it just like this, formatting-wise. Now, first off, you will notice that we have brackets, these items right here. Now, the reason that we use brackets is to make it very easy to identify that it is not dialogue. Notice, it makes it very easy at a quick glance to notice the difference. You also will notice that we use brackets, not parentheses, but brackets. This makes it much easier for clarity's sake. You also will notice that this part is in italics. Again, it is to make it much easier for your reader, the actor, the director, the stage crew, to easily identify each place where action is taking place. Also notice that it is very straight, concise, to the point. Enter Ariel. No fluff, nothing unnecessary. This way, it's very easy to follow what is going on. Also notice that there is a bit of a hanging indent. Prospero sticks out, the rest of his line falls underneath, again with Prospero because he has the longer lines. This again makes it much easier for our Prospero to see where his lines begin and Ariel to see where his lines will begin as well. Notice also that there's some extra spacing in between to make it easier to read it well as well. Remember, this is at a glance oftentimes, so this makes it much easier for your actors, your directors, and your stage crew, because believe me, if you don't do it well, they do become angry. Now, that is all that I have to teach you for formatting now, and I shall leave you at that. What? You have questions? I have no time for questions. I am writing a play. Instead, let Mrs. Cannon know. She'll help you out with that.